Now let's talk about Brother, Can You Spare a Clarinet, which is episode 89B. And here's our special guest, Binky! Hi guys, I just got back from clarinet practice. That's great, Binky, because this episode is all about you and your clarinet. Really? Cool. Okay, so this episode starts out with me answering the door. It was Binky. He had a present for me, even though my birthday was months away. It turned out he just wanted to pay me back for being a good friend. Once the door was closed, I talked to the viewers about how Binky is two totally different people. Bully Binky and that other guy. Then I opened the present and I got hit in the face with a pie. Binky was outside laughing. After the title card was read, everyone was in music class playing their instruments. As we come to a close, Binky's clarinet started making squeaky noises. The Ms. Krasny told us that the young person's orchestra was holding tryouts. We thought Binky would for sure get in. Then the scene transitions to me, Buster, and Francine talking what pieces we were going to play. Binky entered the scene angry. He said he wasn't going to play anything. I didn't want to try out. Right. Anyway, the scene then transitions to Binky in his pajamas, playing his clarinet. It sounded just awful. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, the scene then transitions to Muffy showing us a Stradivarius, a kind of violin. After that, everyone started playing the Mozart Clarinet Concerto, except Binky. He talked back at Miss Krasny and got in trouble. He got sent to the principal's office. Then the scene transitions to recess time, where Binky came out looking fierce. He told the tough customers that he had a plan. It's called Silence is Golden. Right. Anyway, the scene transitions to Brain taking out his cello. Molly took it away because it needed refinishing. The same went for everyone else's instruments. The scene then transitions to everyone playing their instruments, except they all looked terrible from the refinishing. Then the scene transitions to me, Buster, and the Brain walking and talking about Binky's plan. Then we heard Binky playing the clarinet in the music store. The new clarinet was worth $1,000 though. Binky played his old one to prove that it stinks. His dad said that they can't afford a new one. So the scene transitions to Binky throwing away his old clarinet in the trash can. We soon realized that's why he was acting like a bully. He doesn't hate music. He just hates a stinky old clarinet. Then Brain said he had an idea. Then the scene transitions to Binky watching Bionic Bunny. He used it to come up with an evil scheme. Then the scene transitions to me, Buster, and the Brain giving Binky a present. It was a clarinet the Brain fixed. Not really, though. Yeah, he fixed it with paper clips and chewing gum. Anyway, the scene then transitions to me, Buster, and the Brain wondering what Binky's evil scheme was. Then we see Binky and the tough customers. Binky was talking about his plan to them. Plan A was to try the closet. Plan B was to try the boys' room. Plan C was to try the gymnasium. Then the anti-music machine came into play. They tested it out. It was successful. Then they opened the ventilation shaft, but one of the judges closed it. Plan B. They went to the boys' room. Mr. Morris, the janitor, was inside. Binky and the tough customers tried to wait, but they couldn't. Plan C. They went to the gymnasium and opened the ventilation shaft. Muffy was playing her Stradivarius badly during that time. Binky left the gym furiously. He played his clarinet to the judges. Despite the clarinet squeaks, the judges were happy. Binky was a true musician. The scene then transitions to the judges telling Binky that rehearsals were at 10 every Saturday. I was the only one to get in. Yup. Anyway, all of Binky's friends couldn't believe he got in. Then Binky walked off and tripped George. And that's how the episode ends. I like that story. But why did you have to trip George? Because that's how I am. I may be a true musical hero, but I'm also Binky. True. Huh. Well, Binky, thank you for coming on to the show. Sure thing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to drop some water balloons onto people's heads.